Chapter 17. Still angry? Eat something at least, I said. Saurav and I were in the staff room at Chandan classes at lunch. He had not spoken to me for 3 days. Our home resembled a silence operation theater, like quiet surgeons. We went about our daily lives without talking to each other. I tried all kinds of temptations, whiskey, rasgullas, high definition porn, to get his attention. However, he refused to say a word. He didn't even shout, curse, or break things. No, when Saurav is upset, he sulks. Two other faculty members were eating their lunch in the staff room, sitting a few chairs away from us. I ordered fresh chole bhature. Have one at least? I said. The intoxicating aroma of fried dove and spicy chole hit Saurav's nose, but he battled every instinct and ignored the food. He continued to read his 5-inch thick organic chemistry textbook, which was heavy enough for bicep curls in the gym. He continued to stare at the hexagonal structure of the benzene molecule for no particular reason. I'm not going to put us in danger. Come on, aren't you keen to find the killer too? Not if the killers use machine guns as a selfie prop, Saurav said. Ah, at last the man speaks. Don't tell me you are not curious. Bhai, it is not about being curious. It is about not wanting a dozen bullets pumped into my ass. You're going to investigate a terrorist organization? People who kill people for fun. I have no interest in their organization. I only want to know what happened to Zara. Why? Saurav said, his voice loud enough for the two faculty members to turn and look at us. Speak softly, I said. Get lost, he said. I am not going to talk only. I need closure, Golu. I never had that with Zara. Even when she broke up, she cut off contact all of a sudden. Now, when she wanted to get back, she is gone forever with so many questions unanswered. I never got closure. Sorry, this closure you keep doing. What exactly is closure, bhai? Forget it. I have never had a girlfriend, so I neither know nor have to deal with all this good only. You said you would help me. Heart head. Remember? Bhai, you better use your head or they will cut off your head. This isn't just about seeing the dean's wife in a nightie. This is Tariq-e-Juma. Tahrik-e-Jihad. I said and smiled. Whatever, just hand over all the contents from the safe to Rana. Leave it up to him. Like he will do anything. He is happy to let Lakshman rot in jail. That's Lakshman's bad luck and the country's misfortune that this is how we solve cases. Nothing to do with us. I understand how about this. We do eventually go to the police but investigate a bit more ourselves safely. How? I will tell you. Can you please eat the chole bhature first? I said. Look, this bhatura is so fluffy. I shunted the plate of food towards him. Saurav looked at the plate like he had found his missing child after several years. I didn't even have breakfast, Saurav said. Why? To show you I am upset, Saurav said, and tore into a bhatura. He ate like a caveman, ripping the 10-inch long puffed fried bread to shreds in seconds. Never take your anger out on food, I said. What kind of investigation will tuition master like us do? Anyway, Saurav said, grabbing the second bhatura before he had finished the first. There's nothing big I plan to do. I just want to talk to Sikandar, his Zara's family after all. The stepbrother? The one who probably carries around an AK 47 like a phone power bank? Let's just talk to him on the phone first. Hell no, bhai. Once they know your phone number, they will come after you. We will call from the parks him. I'm sure the contact S is him. Bhai, Saurav said and paused. What? Saurav raised his hand, asking me to wait. 5 seconds later, he let out a loud burp. The two teachers looked at us in disgust. Charming, I said. Whatever, I was saying, bhai, you can give him a call, but for the record, I told you before, you are taking panga for no reason. We sat on the bed in my room, a quilt wrapped around each of us. How do you know S is him? Saurav said. We will find out, I said. I dialed the number. With every ring, my heart beat a bit faster. Nobody answered the call. 10 rings later, I cut the call and shook my head. Dead end? Saurav said. Yeah, no answer. And with that, the Zara loan investigations end. Good night. Saurav said. He lay down flat in the bed and covered himself with the quilt. I will try one more time, I said. I dialed the number again. No response. Keep trying, nobody will pick up, he said. Head under the quilt. Bhai, different topic. Did you try Tinder like I told you to? Apparently, you get laid for free. I ignored him and kept my phone aside. Go to your room and sleep, Saurav, I said. No, bhai, after all this talk of terrorist, I'm not sleeping alone. Golu, look at your size. How can you be scared to sleep alone? Saurav didn't answer as he pretended to fall asleep. I switched off the beside lamp, lay down next to him, and stared at the dark outline of the static ceiling fan above me. Thought flooded my head. Did I really not know Zara? Had I been pinning for and idolizing a girl who was somebody else? Or did she change after our breakup? Did my parents' insult turn her into a fundamentalist? Why would Sikandar hurt her, especially when she loved him so much? A few minutes later, guilt flooded through me. I thought about what Safdar had said, about how I didn't see Zara's deep need for a stable family and how my family's lack of acceptance might have hurt her. Confused and lost, I tried to grapple with all the what might have happened. The phone's loud ring interrupted my thoughts. Fuck, the Pakistani phone is ringing, Saurav said. He sprang out from under the quilt and ran around the room, as if someone had thrown a bucket of cockroaches on the bed. What do we do, bhai? He said. Relax, he's only calling back. On a Pakistani phone, he screamed as if Pakistani phones could explode and kill you the moment you picked them up. I put a finger on my lips, signaling Saurav to remain quiet. I took the call. Assalamu alaikum, a man said on the other side. Hello, I said. Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, walaikum assalam. The man on the other end went quiet. Is it Sikandar? I said. Kaun janab? He said. You have called Zara's phone, right? Who is speaking? Where did you get this phone? He said. I am Zara's friend. What's your name? Keshav, I said. Saurav raised both his eyebrows when I mentioned my name. I had to place my hand on his mouth so he wouldn't shout. Shh, I have to tell him, or else he won't talk. I whispered to Saurav and went back to the phone. I'm Keshav, Zara's friend. Is it Sikandar? We met you at the funeral. Did we? Okay, so it was Sikandar. You remember me, right? Zara's Rajpurohit friend? Appa mentioned you. She did? I said, wondering what Zara had told him about me. How did you get this phone? Sikandar bhai, can we meet? I pressed Saurav's mouth shut with my hand again because he had opened it to protest against the word meet. Why? Sikandar said. I had some question regarding Zara's death. What about it? The killer is in jail. The watchman didn't do it. I don't know anything about it. Let's just meet once. No, he said, and cut the call. I released my hand from Saurav's mouth. Saurav stared at me with eyes wide open. What? I said. You want to meet a terrorist? He's part of Zara's family. Anyway, he won't meet or talk. Good. I want us to reach a dead end. So you stop this murder case obsession. And do what instead? Tech board students how to crack an impossible entrance exam. It's our job, bhai. I picked up the Oppo phone and dialed Sikandar's number again. He picked up after three attempts. I said, I don't want to meet. Don't ever call me again, Sikandar said. My other option is to give everything I found at Zara's house to the police, I said. Sikandar became silent. Saurav waved his hand in the air to demand urgent attention. I muted the phone. What now? I said to Saurav. You are threatening him? A terrorist? Saurav said, panic in his voice. Relax, I said, and went back to the call. Are you there, Sikandar? Yes, he said. Sikandar, I have no interest in going to the police and have no interest in whatever work you do. I am talking to everyone in Zara's life only to find out who killed her. You think I would kill my appa? Someone who meant so much to me? I never said that. I just want to meet you. We met her father too. We? Who else is there with you? Only my best friend, Saurav. Please, not my name. Saurav said loud and clear, so I had to shut his mouth with my hand again. Paharganj would make a great setting for a video game. Navigating the streets while remaining unhurt could be the challenge. Saurav and I dodged auto rickshaws, cycle rickshaws, cows, donkeys, motorbikes, hawkers, and thousands of pedestrians as we made our way through the narrow bylanes. We finally reached our designated meeting place, the Neem Chand Pakora shop, located between the Kodam Sharif Shareen and the Shiv Mandir, an unintentionally secure location. Sikandar, in a light grey Pathani suit, was already in the shop. He had grown a stubble, perhaps to make himself appear more grown up and to hide his rosy baby face. His legs bounced up and down as he looked from side to side, scanning every customer in the shop. He had not noticed us yet. Bhai, we can still leave, Saurav said. He could have a gun inside his kurta. He might kill us. Why would he do that? For anything that pisses him off, like if we don't leave enough chutney for his pakoras, anything. Chutney? We are going to eat pakoras here, right? This place is famous for them. I am going in, I said, shaking my head. I am here. What do you want to talk about? Sikandar said, as soon as I walked up to him. Before we begin, should we order some food? I said. Food would keep Saurav busy and make him feel less scared. We ordered half a kilo of mixed pakoras along with 3 cups of sweet masala tea. The waiter brought our order in minutes. A sampler of gobi, aloo, onion, chili, and palak pakora, all spicy and double fried. There cannot be a tastier or unhealthier way of eating vegetables than pakoras. Sikandar didn't touch the food. Saurav picked up one of each kind. You aren't eating? Saurav said to Sikandar. Try some. When Saurav is scared of someone, he begins to suck up to that person. We need your help. We are trying to solve Zara's case, I said. He is. I am just tagging along, Saurav said as he bit into a green chili pakora. How can I help? Sikandar said. Weren't you close to her? I said. Appa was like a second mother to me. Did someone from Tahreek-e-Jihad kill her? Sikandar stood up at the mention of his organization. Saurav turned and hid his face in my shoulder. I need to leave, Sikandar said. Why? I said. We just met. Sit down, please. Just 5 minutes. Sikandar looked unconvinced but sat back down. I moved a cup of tea towards him. He shook his head stiffly. Who told you about Tahrik? Sikandar said, I thought you had no interest other than Appa. I don't. When did you last speak to Zara? 3 days before she died. She called me. What did you guys talk about? None of your business, brother and sister talk. Step brother, right? Saurav said. A hot gobi pakora in his mouth. Sikandar glared at him. Step siblings can be really close to. Sikandar said. Of course, Saurav said, in his typical sucking up tone. Try something. Sikandar bhai, the chili pakora is too good. Sikandar ignored Saurav and turned to me. Appa just said she had not seen me for a while and that I should look for a proper job. What work do you do otherwise? I said, if you don't mind telling me. Just odd jobs, sometimes in Delhi, sometimes in Srinagar. What kind of odd jobs? Loading trucks, helping Kashmiri merchant move stuff all across the country, that kind of thing. Don't get upset, but are you connected to Tahrik-e-Jihad? I said. I don't want to answer that. Why do you care? All I want to know is if Zara was connected to Tahrik. Tell me that at least, Sikandar. Not at all. So then I begin. But Sikandar stood up again. What? I said. Why are you standing? He didn't answer. Instead, he took out a revolver. Saurav's mouth fell open. Even though Sikandar had not told us to, Saurav raised both his hands up in relax, a result of watching too many movies. One of his hand held an onion pakora. Sikandar bhai, we are just talking. What is the need? I said, keeping my tone as calm as possible. Shut up, Harami. Enough is enough. I know Appa and your relationship ended long back. What is this jasusi you are doing now? He pointed the gun at my face. I felt like I was having a cardiac arrest. I spread my palm in a conciliatory way. I am sorry I upset you. I only want to talk. I'm leaving. Don't follow me. Understand? The waiters, customers, and the shop owner froze in their respective positions as Sikandar walked out the shop. He reached the lane outside and showed the gun back in his kurta pocket. Within seconds, he vanished into the Paharganj crowd. He's gone, I said to Saurav. You can bring your hands down. Oh, Saurav said, hands still up. Finish what's in your mouth. Saurav swallowed and spoke again. What the fuck? Saurav screamed. I have parents. Fuck, Keshav. I am never coming with you again. We take tuitions. We are not James Bond's nephews. We are fine. He's the crowd who ran away. Screw him, you said, come, we will just have pakoras. He would have turned us into pakoras. I signaled to the shop owner for the bill. It's okay, Sahib, consider it free, the shop owner said, holding his breath until we left.